What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Shameless Watch Collector. So you guys may have noticed in the Temu Does It Suck video that I had a pretty crazy watch winder about right here. And that is exactly what we're about to unbox here. That was a wild watch winder from Dukwin. We saw them pretty recently with the orange watch winder. That was just a single, simple winder. Well, obviously, as you saw in that Temu video, this one is a lot more involved. It has a fingerprint opening system. I believe it has 4 slots on the top for watch storage. Those are not winders. And in the middle, there are 3 winders. There's a remote up here that for all the controls. This thing looks absolutely crazy. You guys actually know more about it than I do if you watched that Temu video where I was in it. So weirdly, this is actually the first time we're filming in this new studio. Just wanted to release that Temu video first. I thought that'd be a fun way to introduce this whole new setup. And then we can show how we unboxed this watch winder and what that was like. This was provided to the channel by Dukwin. I'll leave it linked in the description below, as well as a discount code. I've got all the watches that I'm gonna put in the winder, both on top and in the winder itself here with me. So we'll do that too, and we'll get this thing open and see what's inside. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Start just taking apart this stuff. Got this extra camera set up here as well, so you guys can get a better look at this. This is a bag here from Dukwin. I'm assuming this is just the instruction manual, which I frequently need. Yes, it is. Wow, they get even crazier. Look at that. You can get one with 9 winders. That is nuts. This is the one we'll be opening. This is just the cord here. Here we go. Wow, they got a brush here for cleaning it. That is really cool. And I regret taking off this cover now. I'm not gonna even. Yeah, I got a remote for this. That's so crazy. So cool. And like I said, there's 3 different winders on here, so I'm assuming you're gonna be able to switch between them here. So here are the settings on the remote. You have all the TPD settings right there. That's turns per day, or the different types right there if you want to rotate it differently. And then just to stop and start there. So that's cool. Oh, and then new, I'm assuming, is actually how you go in between the 2 winders. We have this big thing, and I'm gonna try not to destroy. I'm just gonna move this Kyle Busch, RIP Kyle Busch. And here we go. I think they were supposed to send me a watch roll as well. Hopefully this looks good. Jeez, this thing is a beast. That is such a rich and vivid black. That is impressive. Oh man. Oh, and the watch roll's in there. Okay, cool. So there is a watch roll in there. How nice of them. Cool. So that's a vegan leather watch roll from Dukwin. They included that. That's on the website as well. I'll leave that linked too, so you guys can check it out. Oh wow, this is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to open this. Give me a second to look at the instructions. Okay, so I read the instructions. I sort of understand them. I even kind of got this thing back in its case. But this tiny little USB is the fingerprint key. And so this is how I register my fingerprint, because I still haven't gotten it open. I can hear the winders going in there. So we're gonna do this together and be willing to make myself look dumb here. All right, so first I'm gonna just plug this in. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's that. And then this is hilarious. I'm just gonna read this out loud. This is how to register it. Press and hold the fingerprint panel sensor for 7 seconds. Release your finger when the blue indicator flashes the first time. Then you can see the blue indicator flashes another 2 times, till the pink indicator flashes once, indicating that it's in the fingerprint registration state. Okay, there. I'm just gonna put my finger there. I'm gonna do my index finger. Whoa, whoa. Input 6 valid presses continuously on the panel. The blue light will flash every time you press it. Okay, so let's see if that worked. Let's close this. Okay, it's locked. Wow, that worked. Wow, that's so cool. So yeah, it locks with your fingerprint. To my knowledge, that's gonna be the main way to get it in besides this, so I'm gonna make sure not to lose this tiny little USB, put that somewhere safe. And yeah, let's get into this thing, let's check it out. And then here is that vegan leather watch roll. Gorgeous. Has that metal opener right there. Very, very nice. Gotta love a good watch roll, great for traveling. And then yeah, I love the Dukwin pattern on the inside. Their stuff is great. Exciting stuff happening with this company as well. They've been telling me a few of their plans. Really exciting stuff. Jeez. And I'm assuming that's a touchscreen, and that's where I would control which one it uses. That is so awesome. And then here's where the watches are gonna go. They're just gonna wrap around right there. So yeah, this is just for storage here. These aren't winders. Oh, and you got storage down here as well. These look like these are just little, like, yeah, these are little shelf organizers. If you wanted to add more shelves here. Very cool. Let's start putting some watches in here, yeah? All right, I've got all the watches that I'm gonna put in here with me. I'm gonna be putting Quartz chronographs up here, kind of like a racing theme, and then obviously automatics, and these three. And it's gonna change. You guys will be seeing it throughout the videos in the future. I guarantee you this is gonna change a lot. Let's start with the chronographs, right? First off, we have this one over here. This is probably the most simple one going in there. It's my Pagani Design Daytona. I love this watch, as I always talk about with this one, as this one has the race car on the case back that is highly debated amongst my audience and me of what that is. I personally think it's a Chinese supercar. Funny attachment to it. Some of you may know I'm really serious about sim racing, and the most important sim race that I have ever won, which was the Daytona 24, I did in this watch. So yeah, that always gets a stupid attachment to me. All right, so let's keep it going with the chronographs. Let's do the Dan Henry. This is a watch that I'm sure you guys have figured out I have by now. Yeah, this is one of my favorite watches I own. I was lucky enough to get this from my amazing wife for Christmas this year. Love the blue hands. Really, really just adore this watch. Another one that has a car on the case back. And as you have probably noticed if you know this watch, this is not the strap that it comes with. This is a Dan Henry strap. Yeah, swapped it out. I didn't really love the tan one that it came with. Didn't think it really complimented the watch as well. Yeah, this is a beautiful piece. Really good value on this thing. I think it's around $260. Next one we'll do is one I definitely know you guys don't know that I just got. And that is the Timex Marlin chronograph. Just picked this one up a few months ago. I found it on eBay and the price was insane. I think I got it for like $100. This color specifically recently sold out, not available from Timex anymore. Pretty hard to get this color now, so I couldn't pass it up when I saw that opportunity. Beautiful, beautiful racing themed watch. This one has some really cool racing details like the checkered flag on the subdials. You have the livery style stripes on the right side there. Extremely cool watch. I love this thing. And last but not least, this one's gonna be a not super popular one, I'm sure. Yeah, it's the Moon Swatch. This one just has a special meaning to me. I went on my honeymoon with my wife just last year to Italy and to Switzerland, and I bought this in Switzerland over at the Swatch store. So it just holds a very special place in my heart for that reason, and it's a Moon Swatch. Sorry guys, I love this watch. I think they're awesome. I have more of them than I'm proud of, but this one's my favorite just because of where I bought it from. The only one in here that you wouldn't call a racing watch, obviously, but I think it's gonna fit these nicely and work perfectly. Let's put in the automatic watches. So I got 3 here. These I think are going to change frequently. I have some insane, so amazing automatic watches that are coming very, very soon that I'm going to be showing on this channel that will likely be going in here. But for the time being, I like the 3 that I chose. First up, we're going to do the Skyrim Seiko mod. You guys recently saw this in a review video. This one just has such a nice look to it. A lot of it has to do with the stainless steel used on it. Just a beautiful watch. Definitely a polarizing one, as I saw in my comments, but one I've been a fan of. Gets a lot of wrist time, so it'll be nice to always know it's set to the right time. Assuming this is the same way the other Dukwin Watch Winder is, so let's just find out. Yeah, okay. They just pop right out. These 2 little things right here kind of compress. It's super easy, and then right here, let me show this on this camera actually. Goes in, pushes in, and that is how you attach the watch, which is so nice. It makes it really easy to attach any watch size on this, even though I still struggle with it because I'm an idiot. Kind of had to fiddle with it. I think I'm doing something wrong, I swear, but I got it on there. It is a snug fit, but that is what you want with a watch winder. You do want a really snug fit. I want to remember this is really easy to reinstall. Yep, pops right back in. Cool. 1 down, 2 to go. Alright, so next up we've got the San Martin. I'll put the reference number on the screen because I am forgetting it. I bought this watch a long time ago. Showed to you guys in I believe the 3rd video ever on this channel. But something about an aventurine watch on a watch winder I just love when it's doing its little rotation. You get to watch the aventurine dial do its thing. The San Martin watch, even though it is one of the older ones in my AliExpress collection, still one of my favorites. Love this thing. So yeah, I thought it would look awesome. It's going to go on that left side there because you guys are going to see the centerpiece watch, which is one I have not showed you yet. But let's see if I have an easier time getting this one on. And I just realized you can move this up. Oh wow, there's another slot here where you can move this up if you're having trouble with fitting your watch. So that makes a lot of sense, and that would be really easy to do. I think you would just take this off. Yeah, you just do that. You just put this here. Okay, well, I'll probably do that with the Seiko now, because that makes it a lot shorter, but let's see how much easier that makes it here. But okay, that was super, super easy. Okay, so I'm done. This one's gonna look awesome in there. Gonna look great. There we go. All right. Here we go. It's the Zellos Black Tip. I love this watch. The best microbrand watches. This was #1 in my opinion. A red aventurine, obviously. If you watch any of my videos, you know how obsessed I am with the aventurine dials. But my favorite, like I always say, is when you can make it something away from that traditional dark blue or black, and red is my favorite, and Zellos probably has my favorite one ever. So the reason being is just it extends to the bezel. It's just unreal. On the fly adjustment. This wristband is ridiculously premium. It's just insane. I know a lot of people don't think that Zellos watches are necessarily cheap anymore, which they are not. I got this one on the pre-sale special for around, I think, $5.99, $4.99, and which is by no means cheap, but I will tell you this watch is already worth quite a bit more than that. Not like I'm gonna sell it. When you get it in hand, it feels worth every bit at that price. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take off this right here. Slide that right there. That's so nice. I love that. Okay, cool. We'll review this one soon, so stay tuned for that, guys. Can't wait to take an in-depth look. It's going to be a long-term review, too, because I bought this one, like I said, in the pre-order special. That should tell you exactly when I purchased it. And right there? Yeah, it was. Perfect. And there we go. All 7 of the watches in the Dukwin Watch Winder. They look wonderful in there. This thing is awesome. Love the touchscreen. Love the extra storage we have here. Really simple, really easy to set up. The fingerprint was really, really simple. Let me make sure that works. Let's try it again. Yeah. That is awesome. I mean, that's so cool. I haven't even said the price yet, I'm sorry. This is a $400, around $400 watch winder here, which honestly, looking at it in person, yeah, I get it. It feels every bit as much, if not more. Your average watch winder isn't cheap. That single Dukwin watch winder is around $89.99. $300 more for something this incredible. You get that storage up there, down here, and that cool peace of mind, like the fingerprint lock. But yeah, very, very cool. I think if you have enough watches, enough automatics, and also have somewhere to store this, like this was just perfect timing with this channel. I was so excited when Dukwin approached me about this, and we were in the middle of building this studio, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's gonna look perfect. So very excited about that. It's just very much about where you are financially, if this makes sense to you. As I've seen watch winders get so much more expensive than this, and I can't imagine they're that much better. This thing is so impressive. Everything feels so quality. I mean, the black again, on the outside especially, so glossy, so beautiful. The polished details are really, really nice. I thought there was a light in here somewhere, but I don't see anywhere where there would be like an LED light. I don't know why I thought that. All right, so I'm cutting off my own self right now. Filming this after getting ready to pack up, and like I told you guys I'm an idiot already. Look at this, there's this button right here. I don't know how I didn't see that before. You guys ready? Check that out. There are lights. I don't know, I didn't see them. So cool, and not just that. Watch this. If I press it again, there's a different light setting, a little bit dimmer that time. And then like that, it's another one. It's a third one. That's pretty much only illuminating the ones that are on the winder. Actually, there's still a little bit of a light right there. Yeah, it does have a light. My bad. A really cool one. Do it one more time. There you go. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Thank you very much again to Dukwin for this watch winder, for this watch roll right here. I'll leave it linked in the description as well as a discount code. I'll put that on screen below me as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying these new videos in the studio. A lot more where these came from. So thank you all so much. I'll see you all very, very soon for the next video. But until then, Shameless Watch Collector, signing out. And always remember, it's not that serious.